Alright, hey everybody, welcome to a new video. Today is March 28th, 2023. Welcome to Ramble number 13. It is a beautiful day here in Western Canada. I got an hour left till my work is done, and I pretty much plan on piecing. I'm chilling here in the free-to-play PvP world on the free-to-play. I recently got PK'd in Barb Village doing some rune essence body runes. So I was like taking a break, catching up on some work, and I figured that the PKers have probably left by now. And in the meantime, I was like, hey, I could record a ramble before I leave the house, just because I'm bored and stuff. So here I am. This won't be my typical like free-to-play progress ramble. I will try to keep like that spoiler free. So like I'm not gonna try to show my stats window or anything. As far as like rolling through the album and seeing my gains, like my 1 hour records, my personal ones that is, and my like, you know, all these other gains that I do, like the transactions from my main to my free to play, etc. Like I will reserve the album picture screenshot scrolling for next video. Today's just gonna be a little bit different video. I'll try to make it kind of relatively short. I haven't really thought of through of these things, but it's gonna be a free-to-play update wish list video. So let's get cracking with the runecraft. Okay, the PKers are gone. That's great. Basically in no particular order, I'm just gonna list you guys like 5 free-to-play update ideas that I kind of wish. Like, I'm really happy with free-to-play as it is, and you know, I don't really want too many things added to the game. There's some things that I'm actually butthurt about that have been like removed that I used to enjoy in free-to-play. But mostly I'm pretty like happy with everything as it is. Actually, like pay to play got way too overwhelming for me, and I don't even like the way the game's heading. And you know, whatever comes to free to play, even if it's against my will, even if it passes a poll and pay to play and it affects me, like I'm not gonna ever get too mad at. Like the new skill or forestry, like I'm not gonna get mad at that too much. It's something I really can't control. Free to play will always be, you know, Gowerscape to me, you know, like the way Andrew Gower envisioned it. It's going to be the closest thing to Gowerscape, so it's not really that I want updates, but if they do happen, I'm okay. Anyways, here's some update ideas that I would want for change. So yeah, in no particular order, just like 5 updates, and then in the description I'll probably just like list some more like universal like pay to play plus free to play updates. For example, like one of those is the music player. I don't think that's really like worthy of putting it into the free-to-play wish list. I really do want a music player, but you know, it's something that affects both game modes significantly. So I'll put that in like the comment section, the more general ones. But what can we start with? Let's start with something that's not controversial. So it's listed as number 3 on my little notepad, but I'll just go with number 1. So I would want a change to the Amulet of Accuracy. Well, that's my free-to-play update wish. You know, it obviously affects pay-to-play too. But basically, it's called the Amulet of Accuracy. And I don't have actual OCD, but let's just say my pseudo OCD is kicking in here. And I just feel that it's such a, you know, either we change the name from like Amulet of Accuracy to Amulet of something else, or we just give it a buff such that it has more like range accuracy than the Amulet of Power does. So for my wish, I want the Amulet of Accuracy to be buffed. Let's just say like a nice +2 buff. Any buff that is greater than equal to +1 integers, just so it is the go-to ranging amulet in free-to-play. So it's not much to ask for. I just think that's cool. And yeah, Amulet of Accuracy, just I would want it buffed, you know. I don't want to break the game when I do these. For as far as like the items in my wish list are concerned, like I'm not trying to introduce new items to free to play that are just like the direct copies of existing items that just either give like more XP or are like worth more, because that just like brings an imbalance to all the skilling. And like I'm not trying to like lower the time of any of the grinds. I think they're perfect as is. But Amulet of Accuracy, I just think like it makes sense. And you know, to just piggyback off of that, it'd be cool to have some like tier 40 like it's just to have like the tier 40 range gear completed. Like maybe makes snakeskin boots free to play, but I was mostly thinking of like the green dragonhide coif from RuneScape 2, just like adding it in. Make it chargeable if you want, whatever. Make it only yeah, I don't know. But mainly, no, this was just an item about the amulet of accuracy. I just want that. Okay, so number 2. Let's see. Number 2 is one that kind of, I'll just go with also, like, I guess a relatively controversial one. So if some of you guys know, shooting stars were made free to play through like a poll or something. And they originally had the same XP rates that you have in members. And right now, if you play free to play, the XP rates that you get from mining shooting fallen stars is half of that from members. And I can't tell. I'm as far as I remember, I don't think this was polled. I think this was like a community outcry in the free to play community, and it caused just shooting stars to receive halved XP rates. And as far as I'm concerned, I think that's a bad change. Like, even with the members rates, you know, using a rune pickaxe, not a dragon pickaxe, like the rates don't come close to any efficient free-to-play methods. Even like non-efficient free-to-play methods, it doesn't come close. So, you know, it was just cool to have an AFK mining alternative. So for my wish, on my wish list, I would want the shooting stars XP to be restored back to pay-to-play levels. And just a few arguments for that, you know, as opposed to the amulet of accuracy, which was just kind of like a silly one. There, like, some reasonable arguments could be made here, such as like those plugins that track shooting stars that people were worried about. They're crowdsourced, and not a lot of people play free to play, and you don't get a lot of free to play stars, especially people who have rune light, and therefore you don't get a lot of like you know, free to play stars scouted. Secondly, the stars in free to play can also spawn in like members locations. So that just makes any tier star like extra rare, and you know, as like far that like, okay, I've been saying as far as that concerned, and as far I said that a lot this video. I'm not gonna apologize, but I just noticed I've been saying that a lot. It's just that, you know, like I've never seen I've seen one T9 in chat, and I've never seen a T9 in person. So it's just so rare to see like T9s and every like. I just want to get 30k XP an hour AFKing at least once in a year. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be getting it like every week, like my free, you know, mining XP. Like, I don't know. I just felt like it was such a disproportionate and unreasonable like outcry for like something so insignificant. I really think it should just be restored again. And it's kind of just like splashing for mining. Like, I would love to, like, you know, I usually put my account to splash when I have the gear on, like before I'm going to bed. Personally, I would love to just like be able to like click a star, go mining, and then like go to bed, you know. Like, let's say I find a T9, I will like mine it, you know, AFK, but like on the computer until it's like a T3, and then shit, I'll just go to bed and let it go to T2 in the AFK log, and I think that'd be a beautiful thing. So I would like shooting stars as my second wish to have their EXP rates restored to pay-to-play levels. Let's see. So item number... Okay, I'm going to say the two most controversial ones for last. Item number 3. Okay, so item number 3 is like 2 wishes, so whichever is possible. So, yeah. By the way, guys, if you've noticed my little runecraft body rune essence method here, I've gotten into... like, I've acquainted myself with the plugins quite well now, and so I've made a lot of like shift click functionality just work. So I have like all of my, I'll show you right here. So I have like, if I shift click the energy pot, it withdraws 1. If I shift click the bone fragments, it withdraws 10. And if I shift click my staff, it teleports me. So this has been really useful, and it's been making this room crafting really fun, actually. Well, it's not fun. Like, I can't say this is fun. I had some friends that didn't play RuneScape, like, make fun of me when I was streaming this method, and they're like, so you're just telling me you click on a rock for like 3 hours a day, this rock, this altar? And I was like, and you find it enjoying? I'm like, well, I can't say I find it enjoying, but it's relaxing. Like, I'll put on some music, I'll put on a podcast. Either way, it's not too, it's good. It's good compared to other RuneScape methods, so I personally enjoy this. Anyways, that's just a random tangent. Right, item number 3. So for item number 3, my third wish is just that I would want a 3-tick NPC, preferably 3-tick NPC, or 3-tick item introduced to free-to-play. So the only way to 3-tick right now is to use a combination of snow and leather, or you can just use snow. If you just use snow, it's 3.265, I think, ticks, or 3.625, I can't remember. I mentioned this last ramble. And if you use the snow and leather, what am I out of here? I'm out of charges. If you use the snow and leather, it's like 3.07, so it's almost 3 ticks. And that's fair. There's a lot of counting involved. You can help yourself out with some plugins and whatnot. I just think like it's kind of like risk breaking how much like clicking is involved to do these methods, and that's okay. But I would just want like a 3-tick NPC introduced as my wish mainly. And why? Well, mainly because one of my favorite methods when I was getting into free to play was the kick alt mining method. I used to watch like Pause a lot, his rambles, and when he was going for 200 mil mining XP, he used to do this. And this method involved using your alternate account, which was usually like a defense bureau or something, to just kick you while you mined. You had like a short bow without any arrows on auto retaliate, and you just clicked the rocks and you did some super heat in between. And that was actually really satisfying. Like, it seemed like a fun method, not a lot of APM for what it's worth. And I really enjoyed that. And then I think in like 2019, there was this like PJ, as part of the PJ timer update, they made like combat interrupt your skilling when you were in the wilderness. And it indirectly affected us in free-to-play. And there hasn't been a way to 3-tick mine ever. And I'll be honest with you guys, I tried a lot of mining methods. I tried 3.5-tick leather. I tried 4 iron, 1 alk, which is actually more EHP per hour, but than 3.5-tick leather. And then, yeah, I tried a little bit of snow mining, and I didn't find any of it enjoyable. Actually, I also did like a 6 hour of cake mining, which I posted in like a previous ramble, and I did do some cake mining. And so, yeah, the only way to actually 3-tick, to get back to the point, was by either snow globing, leather plus snow globing, or by using an alt if you're a regular account like me to run cakes to your main account, and then using just like eating food as to start a 3-tick action. And just like, I hated the fact that I needed to multi-log for 3-tick items. Now I know I'm playing a reg, and I should, oh, there they are. Fuck me. What the fuck do you guys want, dude? Okay, alright, I'm just gonna go switch to like use real quick. God damn, y'all suck. Woo, he's in here. That's actually, I've never had a guy come in here. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna gap this guy and log. Okay. Oh, you fuckers. Okay, GF. You guys suck. I've distracted myself, but hey, this is great content for the video. Man. Alright, just kill me already, dude. Okay. Let's give him a GF. Okay. Anyways, let me just switch activities real quick. I'm just gonna go back to you. Sorry guys, this is gonna be another U-Longs ramble. Let's try World 436. Yeah, what was I on again? So yeah, I just hate using an alt to give you items to 3-tick. Like, why can't we just have a 3-tick item in, our inventory? And even better, because I know people really like their snow and leather methods, how about not even a 3-tick item? Can we just make like rats or like spiders of certain kinds? Maybe, yeah, like spiders or rats of certain kinds that just hit zeros constantly, attack with 3 ticks. And can we put them in like skilling locations? Like, this can be an unpulled update. Literally no one will care or notice, except for people who like to skill with like mobs attacking them. And it makes for some of like the most chill methods. And I wish I could just 3-tick mining, and it was one of my favorite methods. So pretty much for wish number 3, I would like to have just 3-tick mining, added to, mainly just a 3-tick NPC added in free-to-play. So, especially for mining, and pretty much not needed for anything else in my opinion, just for mining. So please put one in the wilderness and put one in the mining guild, and maybe alongside that wish, give us another 4 iron spot, because there's so many fucking bots on every world, guys, like on every world. So yeah, that's as far as that goes. What else can we do? So wish number 4, let's get on with it. How long is this video already? 15 minutes. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna try to make it less than like 22. So my wish number 4 for me would be, here we go. Kind of controversial. I would like the Chaos Altar to be added to free to play. Now, why exactly? Ozzy, didn't you just mention that, you don't like items that are direct, copies of already existing items, except they give higher XP? Yes, I did mention that, but I believe that the Chaos Altar has more pros than that singular con that I normally don't like when it comes to skilling, introducing items that give more XP. What are the pros of adding a Chaos Altar? Well, as you can see, I just got PK'd, and I've been forced to skill hop. Very unfortunate. I'm not normally the person who gets like really fussed about this, but if you are a person trying to set like a week record or a month record or something, like an hour record, this shit pisses you off. So it would just be nice to have some consistent runecraft. Now, the Chaos Altar is in the wilderness, but because it's a PvP world and because it's Barb Village and it's kind of like a hot spot, I don't know, it's just weird. So just avoiding raggers a bit more, or having the choice to switch between, 2 altars is, I guess somewhat of a pro. And then one of the main pros that I like about the Chaos Altar is that it would be like a runecraft method with unlimited run. And yeah, energy pots are kind of expensive, but I think there's just something so nice about going to Ferox, restoring your run energy and like never running out of it. It's like the only skilling thing, or it is the only skilling method where you would never run out of run in free to play. And it's like one click away. You run all the way to the Chaos Altar, you make your ruins, you can teleport back, I guess, in I don't know how you teleport back. Maybe with a Chronicle Canoe? Hey, that'd be kind of cool. I actually haven't thought about how the skilling kind of loop would work. But, yeah, I just mainly think it'd be cool to, avoid also. And then the third pro would just be to, like, avoid the ridiculous price of body talismans, because the free-to-play community has complained for years about body talismans. In fact, like, the EHP rates have been pretty low for runecraft because, A, there's no runners, and, like, I think, B, the body talismans are too expensive. So I could be wrong with that, actually. I could be misinforming the people. But, yeah, body talismans are ridiculous for everybody, even people who have, like, GP alts, because let's say you can GP alt on average for, like, 800k an hour. Let's just say you can do better methods. But I believe with 1 hour of body talisman runecraft, or even, like, let's just say 1+1 body talisman runecraft, I think you're spending, like, I'm going to guess, like, 6 mil an hour. And then you got to pay the runners too. I'm not sure how much you're spending in body talismans, but it's not even sustainable with like GP alting. Like, you have to do a lot of GP alting in advance. You have to have a lot of capital before you even get into body talismans. And so this just creates an issue about, wanting to runecraft at maximal efficiency but not being able to. So I think that Chaos Altar should be, legalized. And I don't think Chaos Talisman should be maybe free to play, or maybe that'd make no sense. Maybe they should be. There's nothing that maybe drops them in free-to-play. They shouldn't be maybe a free-to-play drop. Maybe Chaos Talismans should exist, but they shouldn't be a free-to-play drop. But, keep the free-to-play drop tables as they are, Kind of just like the Canifis clothing approach. But, yeah, I just think it'd be a good alternative. I think that economically things would just kind of even out more if Chaos Runes were a free-to-play method. I mean, Chaos Runes are already dirt cheap. And there's people botting them and using them to buy obsidian, with bot farms anyways, to buy onyxes. So, yeah, let's make it happen. Let's see what happens. If people don't like it, and if it never happens, I'm totally fine. I actually really like Body Essence. I just hate getting, like, PK'd and having a skill cop. It's not too bad, but I really like Body Essence. Like, it's not that I want higher XP rates. Trust me, like, 31k an hour, whatever I was getting, like, talking to you guys in the Ramble, I'm just going to, like, get rid of this, like, I'm going to replace it with this one. It's fine. Like, I don't want runecraft to be faster, but I just think that method would kind of just overall have more pros and cons. You know, the only con being that XP rates are kind of ruined. So that's wish number 4. So let's cap it off. We have wish number 1, which is the accuracy amulet, just making it the go-to range amulet. You know, it could be a +1 boost. Wish number 2 is, what did I say? Is it the shooting stars? What did I say for, I can't remember the order of my items. Yeah, shooting stars being restored to pay-to-play values. And then wish number 3 is a 3-tick NPC in the mining areas with 4 iron rocks. And then wish number 4 is the chaos altar. And then wish number 5, I haven't really thought about it too much, but I see the entire free-to-play map, and I see people working on their clue scrolls, and I just see there's just one part of the map in free-to-play that just doesn't have teleports, and that is Rimmington. And and I would like a Rimmington teleport for my 5th wish. So not necessarily, it's basically the teleport to house, except let's say it teleports you to like the Rimmington well. And I think let's make it require the same amount of runes as teleport to house does. It's just a part of the free-to-play that doesn't have ease of access. And, you know, the number one reason people quit in free-to-play is because they run out of run. And then they quit. Well, those are mobile users. When they run out of run and then they run out of things to do, like that gives them instant dopamine, they quit. I saw this in the survey, guys, believe me. They do quit really fast in terms of retention rate. But another number one reason why people just hate RuneScape in the early game is because they don't have transportation and they don't know how to use it. And teleports are one of the most direct ways. It literally says teleport in your spellbook. So I just think we can make it free to play for accessibility reasons, for retention reasons. I know it affects the level 3 skillers. I know min-level skiller has like 22,000 true EHP that we would be sabotaging, but it gives you access to some, you know, beginner clues for the free-to-play noobs and the retention people. And it gives you access to Craft Guild, which is good for some, you know, just other skilling things for Ironman and UIMs. It gives you access to Corsair Cove. And it gives you access to Rimmington U's, which is nice to just have, like, you can go to Rimmington U's and then teleport to do it on a PvP world, and basically just go teleport to Lumbridge, bank your U logs, go to Rimmington. You could do that as a method. I think it's just cool to have a Rimmington teleport for accessibility reasons, so I'm not going to drag on it too much. So there you go, guys. Those are my 5 RuneScape free-to-play update wish lists. That is my free-to-play update wish list. And, yeah, not necessarily a wish list. Like, I don't really care about these items, but I think it'd be cool to have them either have some of them restored or introduced into free-to-play, be it already existing in the game or not. So there you go, guys. I've rambled on enough. I just felt like it was I had the need to make a video because I haven't made one in a while. Yeah, I'll give you guys like a free-to-play skilling ramble progress video sometime soon. I'm not gonna promise any dates, really. I kind of just like play during work. I get some eye strain, or I just get bored and then I go outside. So that's pretty much how I done it also. And yeah, also actually my girlfriend came recently from Europe over here, so I did have a dip in experience gains, which is totally fucking fine. I'm not going to make that sound weird. But yeah, XP gains have gone down, so my progress has also felt kind of slow, and I haven't been able to I haven't felt like I wanted to post. Like there has been enough progress to post a video. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.